Yo, straight out of the shadows where the system lurks. Tiff and the Punisher podcast, exposing the jerks. CPS stealing kids, but we fight back fierce. Amendments locked and loaded, pierced through the pierce. Yo, listen up, America, the dream's gon' foul. CPS wolves howling, stealing with a scowl. Tiffany dropping knowledge like bombs in the hood. The Punisher riding shotgun, understood. They talk real talk on the mic every week, exposing the lies, making bureaucrats weak. From false reports to courtroom wars, podcasts arming parents settling scores. One amendment at a time, we reclaim the throne. Families united, no more alone. Tiff's 5 fierce Punishers aim true. Crush the machine, what you gonna do? Tiff and the Punisher, podcast on blast, fighting CPS, making them pass. One amendment strong, kids coming home, systems crumbling, we own the zone. Tiff and the Punisher, truth in the air, parents empowered, no more despair. Download the app, join the siege, justice for all, feel the prestige. Yo. They dive deep into the corruption pit. Tiff breaking it down, Punisher spitting grit. Stories from the front lines, tears turn to steel. Amendments as weapons, make the oppressors kneel. No more midnight rage, no more fabricated claims. Podcast blueprint for winning the games. From coast to coast, the revolution spreads. Families rising, putting fears to bed. Tiff's wisdom sharp, Punisher's wrath cold. Together they go, stories untold. Hit play, get schooled, arm up for the fight. CPS Punisher podcast, ignite the light. See, back in the day, families were tight, but now the system's stealing in the dead of night. Tiff and the Punisher, they the real MVPs, teaching you to battle, set your people free. Amendments ain't just words on old paper, they swords in the war, cut through the vapor. Yo, podcast dropping episodes like clips in the mag. Load up your mind, wave the freedom flag. Tiff's voice echoes through the urban sprawl. Punisher's tactics make the mighty fall. No cap, this the truth, serum you need against CPS greed. Plant the seed, subscribe now, spread the word wide. Tiff and the Punisher, ride or die. America's waking, the tide's gonna turn. Podcast fueling the burn, watch them learn. Tiff and the Punisher, podcast on blast, fighting CPS, making them pass. One amendment strong, kids coming home, systems crumbling, we own the zone. Tiff and the Punisher.
They are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken. God damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. Give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher, sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows, and the only games you play are old Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stopping.
Hi, Tiff.
Hey.
Surprise, surprise. Not the Punisher, but hey.
No, that's okay. He's coming. Yeah, I was singing to him. He thought it was crazy. So he's performing right now because it's, this is what he likes to do. You say hi? No.
Okay, don't say hi. It's okay.
Baby shark though, huh?
Baby shark.
He can't hear y'all.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I thought we were rolling, so I was going to have Becky. Well, I'm going to roll here in a second. So instead of me going through the oop, 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 I had Becky come in and hang out with us for a minute.
Well, that's okay.
But then Brandon just ran out of the car, so maybe I'm sitting here. So yes, Becca, I was just arrested.
Arrested.
Handcuffs, and all of that good stuff.
For what? Trespassing, I take it?
No, because they said a arrest warrant that I had wasn't cleared.
Oh, really?
Yep. Now, do they let you go? Do they let you go? Do they let you go if you have an arrest warrant still?
If it's across state lines, they usually just call the one that has the warrant, and they see if they want to come get you or what they want to do. So they may have just said, "Hey,
oh no, we're right in the same state, same town, same everything."
Oh,
yep. Isn't that great?
But they let you go.
Yeah, they believed me, I guess. My daughter had to put up the paperwork. It's just asinine. The whole thing is asinine, but nonetheless, let's talk about some of your statistics that you're drumming up.
Oh, speaking of her statistics, there's a lot of people that I sent it to, and they said they're going to fill it out. So we'll see.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, there's been a couple people that have done it. Statistics. So I did contact Jen Brabson. I haven't heard back from her yet. So
okay.
I have been waiting on her. I messaged her. She said it was on. She was online. Then all of a sudden she was off. I was like, okay, whatever. So,
what are we doing with? What are we doing with this? What are we doing? What are you doing with these? What are you looking for from people?
So hold on. I'm trying to get to my sheet.
All right. Now I'm leaving. I'll talk to you guys in about 7 minutes.
Okie dokie.
All right.
So pretty much it's just looking for what state you're in, what the court name is, just all general information. Doesn't need the kids' names or anything like that. I did put down the caseworkers' names and the judges' names just because, well, I mean, if there is more than one judge, or if there's not more than one judge and it's the same judge, you want to be able to show that. Caseworkers, same thing. The number of children that are involved, ages at the time of removal, current placement type. So like foster, you get to then there's obviously ones you get to choose from. So foster care, adoption, relative, parent, the other parent. It asks if the child was removed from custody, what date they were removed, and what time. Now, the only reason I asked time is because of the simple fact that it's really weird when they come in and they remove a kid at like 3 o'clock in the morning. That's super duper suspicious to me. I mean, that would be suspicious to anybody, realistically. But there has been people that have stated that they had a removal at 3 a.m. And I'm
So I also want you to look for I don't know why I keep freezing. I also want you to look for patterns, because another pattern is they will come on a Friday after the courts are closed and quote unquote assume custody. Right.
Mhm.
That's their pattern here. And it's been going on in Virginia for 37 years.
I
So that's
noticed that there
another
was the
pattern.
months, like
Mhm.
there was a lot of like March and November,
Mhm.
like
East,
right around the
Easter.
holiday.
Yep. Easters and holidays. Yes.
Let's see here. Data removal. 1, 2. There was two before Christmas. Oh, right before Thanksgiving. Looks like actually 3 people literally the same day. Same day, different years. 2020, 2022, and 2019. November 22nd. That's crazy. But I mean, the patterns are just crazy. But so the time of the removal, and then it asked if a warrant was presented. Did exigent circumstances exist? Was law enforcement present? Was the reasoning, but what was the reasoning behind the removal? You don't necessarily have to answer that. I mean, because it's just more or less to show patterns of if it's literally the same things that they're alleging everybody to do. Were children in immediate, or were your children in immediate danger? And like, and most of them has been no. Okay. It asks if you were found legally unfit, what evidence issues occurred in your case. Did CPS do any of the following? And it gives you options: threat removal, failed to communicate, misrepresented facts, and I kid you not, probably almost every single person that's taken it has literally said that they have failed. What was it? Failed, misrepresented facts. Was relative available but ignored. What was the final outcome? A lot of people have been TPR'd. Some are still ongoing. There's only been reunification for 44 people have done the survey, and reunification has only been for 3 people.
Wow. I'm on here. I just keep freezing, and
I
I don't know
know.
why.
I figured. Well, 4 people. 4 people out of 44 people have been reunified.
4 people out of 44 people that submitted those?
Yep.
That's horrible. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
How many were TPR'd?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
And the other ones are
Um.
so that's 12 people.
Mm-hmm. Didn't, but can't see this, but one of them lost their custodial rights, but didn't lose their parental rights.
Right.
Some of them are still ongoing. Custody to non-parent, there was 1, 2, custody to non, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, 3. 3 to the other parent, or not the parent, not the other parent, a third party, I guess it would be. So grandmother, cousin, sister, whatever. To the other parent, 2.
Wow. Unbelievable. I gotta
And a
turn
lot
my
of people-
camera off because it's driving me berserk.
And a lot are still, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my G Manelli, what is going on?
Michelle wants a survey, so Michelle,
Okay.
get with Becca
I'll just put it, or I can actually probably put it in the chat.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need everybody to fill these out. Because to make change, a lot of states do want to see patterns. Thank God that my state, we have some lawyers and some people in power that know what's going on. So that's a good thing. But I'm
Yeah.
going to mute myself because he's right beside me.
No, you're fine. I mean, like Senator Josh Hawley from Missouri. Like in Missouri, I know for a fact is one of those states that's like, they have some crooked kind of stuff going on in those states, and he's socking it to him. Love that guy. Chat. Let's see here if it's gonna let me. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Okie dokie. There's the link for the survey. But this Wallace Pate's operator. I don't know who that is. You know who that is, Tiff? Wallace Pate. Michelle, I talk to you almost every day. I thought I sent it to you, actually. I thought I did, but I must not have. Oh, Tiff is gone. Wait, what? Where'd Tiff go? Oh, there's Tiff. Hold on. Hold on, Tiff. You disappeared. Now you are here. Hi. I can't hear you. You're muted.
I had to jump off on my phone.
I'm like, where'd Tiff go? I'm like sitting here like,
I know. I was like, can you hear me? And you didn't answer me. It's like she can't hear me.
no, I
So
can't hear.
I just got my phone. Hold on, let me take this headset off. Okay. I heard you talking to Michelle.
Yes. So I was telling her, because I talk to her like every day. So I told her that I sent her that, but I did put the link in the chat. So
Okay, good. We'll see how long this works. I don't know what's going on with my laptop lately. It's been acting really stupid, unless YouTube is doing it.
There.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I think. I'm trying to get this thing to stay
No, but I
up.
was asking you if you know who that Wallace Pate is. Wallace Pate.
No. Who is it?
I don't know. Jen Brabson was saying something about that person's initiative or something. I don't know. Can you go? I'm on the show right now.
Well, I guess you have to find out if it's a representative or not. I don't know.
I have no idea. She didn't specify. We want to put out a BOLO for parents to join Wallace Pate's operation. Make an announcement on the next show. Dependency cases first. Circle back to family court cases next.
Okay, so we need more information because I don't want people just to be handing out information to people anymore.
Yeah, definitely not. So I guess I will have to do some digging. Darren also said he wasn't too familiar with who it was either. So I guess we'll just have to go off that. But yeah, I have no idea who that is. So let's see here. And I mean, not necessarily dependency cases. I mean, dependency cases first, but dependency is family court. Am I wrong?
Well, actually, it's like people don't understand. Like, we have so many different justice systems, right? We're only supposed to have one. So
Right.
dependency is CPS cases.
Hmm.
Custody is family court.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get
You
it.
see
Now I
what I'm
know.
saying?
Yeah. I just
Divorce.
didn't.
People would think divorce is family court. It's actually circuit court.
Hmm. Domestic relations here. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all
Well,
still
I
in the
mean,
court of common
juvenile.
sense.
Well, here, even though it's juvenile domestic relations, you get divorced in Virginia, you go to circuit court. You don't go to family court.
Yeah. See, no, that's not how it works here. We have I'm in Ohio, and it literally is domestic relations court, which is also in the so the juvenile court, the dependency court, and the juvenile court, and the domestic relations court all operate in the same building with the same judge, the same magistrates.
Correct. Same here,
Yeah.
except
And
for divorce.
yeah, see, and even divorce is in that same court.
Nope.
Yeah, see,
In
that's crazy.
Virginia, because marriage and divorce is public knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Juvenile domestic
Isn't.
is sealed.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not always sealed.
Well, it's not supposed to be sealed.
No. And like, I did a FOIA request for my kids' dad, how he died, and I needed proof for Social Security to prove that like the mom of his other kid had dropped child support, like she stopped it, and I needed it for Social Security. And I filed a FOIA request, and like the first one I filed, they're like, you have no excuse me, I do have a right to have those papers because I need it to prove dependency. You dummies. So I sent him another one, an updated one, a more better one once I started getting, better at writing things, and send it to me right off. Send it to me the next day. No
Oh,
big
of
deal.
course.
I'm like, okay. I've literally been arguing with the police department for 2 days on getting body cam footage for his incident. They want to charge me $486
For what?
for 6 hours and 45 minutes of reviewing the tape to make sure that it doesn't need redactions. And I said, honey, no. Like, that's not how the statute says. The statute says, yes, that they're allowed to bill for their time, their production, all of that stuff. They're allowed to do that, but not from beginning to end, the whole thing, because essentially they're not redacting the whole thing. They're like, no, any of the staff's time. I'm like, that is not what the statute says. So then I got him to admit that it's their policy
Mm-hmm.
that they are enacting.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up getting an email from the captain of the police department. Like, my husband's like, Becky, you're going to get us kicked out of this town. He's like, you're going to get us kicked out of this town.
So why didn't you is it a whole 6-hour video of your son?
It's on my ex-husband, but it's literally like, so his incident, and it literally is like, I guess all the body camera footage, like together, is like 6 hours worth of body camera footage.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
$75 an hour, with a state maximum of they cannot charge you more than $750. And I'm like, well, if it doesn't need to be redacted, there's parts that I guarantee don't need to be redacted. Like,
right.
Why would I pay you for something that you can't charge me for something that literally doesn't need to be redacted?
Right.
Like, and that's what they're trying to do. And I'm like, that's not right. Like, I understand that yes, for your time, but we have to watch them start to finish. I get that. But you don't get to charge me just because you start watching it and you watch it for 6 hours. You only charge me from where you literally do a redaction. Like, what did you not understand about that?
I do body cam. I do FOIAs for body cam footage all the time. I've only been charged $6.
Yep. $75 an hour.
Mm-mm.
I said, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I literally said today, I was like, okay. I was like, I was being super professional at first. And then I was like, you know what? I just said, threw away the professional and was like, that's just not how you guys do it. I was like, that's not by the statute. I even asked him, under whose authority? Are you allowed to charge people 100% of the full video? Like, under whose authority? Because the statute, that's not what it says in the statute. I even told him, show me where it says in the statute that you're allowed to charge me. He literally sent me one message back that said that was the statute. And I said, but where does it say that you can do that from beginning to end? Where it does not say that.
Mhm.
You are overreaching and abusing your power. Like, no, I'm not paying $486 for some video footage. No, it ain't happening.
You know what I would do if I were you? If
What's
you
that?
really, really need it, go subpoena it.
I did not know that you can mandamus. Okay, so you can do a mandamus. You can file for a mandamus or mandamus or whatever the heck you want to, however you pronounce it. Mandamus.
File a petition and subpoena the body cam footage.
Mm-hmm. And I'm literally like sitting here like, because I was reading that literally the judge will look at it and be like, well, she requested it. It's not going to be whether they denied it based on the monetary value of it, but they denied it because you couldn't pay for it. So they want you to prepay for it. That's just like transcripts. They do this to transcripts. And like, especially for people who are pro se, like that's bull. Like, how can, like, and literally in my state. So, okay, well, not in my state. So in the courthouse that family court is in. So if you appeal it, right, even if you have an objection to what the magistrate ruled on, what the magistrate said in her opinion, you have to give the transcript to the judge in his own court. How?
What?
He can't. You literally, without a transcript, he will not touch it.
That doesn't even make sense.
No. Because if the magistrate does it, then they will. When the magistrate does it, they will do a decision. Well, then it says that the judge has to sign off on that decision because obviously the magistrate is working under the judge. Well, the judge has to approve it. So when the judge approves it or denies it, if you write an objection letter to it, you file objections, he won't. If you don't file the transcript and pay for the transcript, he will not. He won't touch it.
That doesn't even make sense.
No. And I'm like, it's in your own court, dude. Like, how can you say that I have to get the transcript when you can literally request the audio? It's in your own court. It's not like you have to go to a different court. This is your court. And you can easily, and I even know that they can do it because Michelle actually, her docket statement says that the judge got the transcript. The judge got the transcript. Like, so don't tell me that they can't do that because he got the transcript. Because it's clear. Why couldn't you? That's just stupid. Why? That makes no sense as to why you couldn't do it. But no, it's the fact that he won't do it. Yeah, 100%. The money. And I'm like, really? Like, just a way to rip people off? Like, essentially, that's what that is. That is you ripping off, especially parents who are pro se. And, like, that's just taking advantage of them at this point. Yeah, that's what we did. Mm-hmm. Michelle, you are all over the place. She's a hot mess, that's for sure. Yep. Deal with the kid. Where'd Darren go? I thought he said he'd be back in 7 minutes. He lied. Okay, Darren's definition, everybody, of 7 minutes is an hour wait, no, I'm under exaggerating. Is 7 hours and 45 minutes. That's when Darren will be back. Because Darren is not good on.
He just said, Darren, I can't see the comments, but Darren just said he's home. He'll be right in.
Oh, see, darn it. Darn it. I thought I was going to get it right. I thought for sure he was not going to be here. Thought for sure it was going to take him 7 hours to get here. He's waving at me. I'm waving back.
Yeah, he's so tired.
Is it time to go tonight?
You hear him whining.
Yep, you're getting that kind of tired. Just to, oh, goodness. Goodness. You're just gonna die. Just close your eyes and go right to sleep. Just,
I wish. And he's doing the 40 winks thing. King and Papa must be asleep.
mm-hmm. So he's like sitting here fighting it.
What? Baby sleep? Yes. Baby's asleep, he said.
Oh. Well.
People are like, how do you understand what he's saying? I said, how can I not? I live with him.
Right. Like you eventually learn their language. I mean, It doesn't matter. Regardless, you figure out their words, even if they're totally completely wrong.
Right. But this is Darren's number one fan right here. This boy loves him some Darren. You love Darren? Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny, isn't he?
They will be on YouTube. They're only supposed to be watching certain things, and they'll find videos of me and Darren, and they'll come and be like, "Look." So one day I was telling Darren, we were sitting on the bed, and because sometimes I let him play on my phone, and me and Darren were on there, and he looked over at me like this, and looked at the phone like, "You're here and you're there."
You're here and you're there. Oops. How did you get there?
Yeah. Well, try to subpoena them.
Yeah. I'm just like, really? Like, you guys are being difficult for no reason. And the thing is that I literally requested this body cam footage before that law enacted. And they were like, well, it's going to take some time to go through the body cam footage, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, don't even worry about it. I really don't need it per se at that point. And I was like, but now that it's gotten, later, I'm like, oh, I can be kind of curious. So I'm like, I'll ask. And then they just had to, but the captain of the police department, really? My husband swears I'm going to get us kicked out of this town. That's okay, because I hate this town anyways.
Well, my dad's like, you need to sell your house. You need to move. You're a target. I said, first of all, I'm not afraid of anybody that's walking around. And second off, nobody's going to run me any damn where.
No, I'm not hiding from nobody.
Exactly.
I live day by day out here, and I doesn't limit where I go, who I spend my time with. I don't. You know what? They want to off me. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to harass me. They're going to pull me over. They're going to, what? I have insurance. I mean, my car is registered. What am I doing wrong? Like they have, you think you're going to search my car? Because I love to tell you that you're not, because I had them do that to me one time. Literally, Dave and I were driving. He was working out of state. We were driving on the highway. He was speeding, and we literally got pulled over by this state dig. And he got Dave out of the car, put him in handcuffs, and detained him in the back of the car, in the back of the cruiser. I was sitting in the passenger seat, literally, and the guy was like, "Oh, what's this?" He gets in my car, doesn't ask me if he can search my car, just moseys himself on into my car and is like, "Oh, is this weed? I don't smoke weed, okay? Don't smoke weed." And he's like, well, this is marijuana. What was you guys doing? Rolling up a blunt real quick on the dash, and I pulled you over just in time, and I'm like, dude, you're dumb. I was like, I don't smoke weed. I was like, if there is weed in my car, it literally would be from my baby dad's brother. I was like, but that's the only person I know that smokes weed. I was like, that I've had in my car anytime recently. And he's like, no, he's like, this is weed. Do you know what it was? Dave had cut the grass and he had sat and rolled it in his fingers. And they were like, oh no, that's weed. They searched my whole car. And they're like, well, we didn't find it. Then they found a straw. Right? My car was a freaking disaster. I had little, my kids were little. Milkshake in a freaking straw. And they were like, what? Is this cocaine? What? It's dried milkshake. It's been in my car for probably a couple weeks. I don't know. But it's not cocaine, you guys. Like, he's like, well, there wouldn't be enough to test here anyways. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're stupid. I'm like, you're just dumb. I was like, you literally just pulled me over to harass me and and search my car for no reason. And just because he thought that there was marijuana in my car. Okay, dude.
I remember when it was Valentine's Day and I was sick. And my daughter just had a baby and she said, oh, I'm going out to hang out with some friends. And I was like, don't do it. Of course, she didn't listen. 2:00 on February 14th, I get a call. It's cold out. In the morning, can you come and get the baby? The police are here. So I'm like, where are you? She's like, at the Super 8. I'm like, well, where the hell is the Super 8?
I don't even know where you're at. Like,
right. She's like, right around the corner. So I get in my car. I go get this baby. When I pull up, there's like 12 Frederick County sheriffs out there, right?
Oh, God.
So I'm like, I'm looking for my daughter. You know, she's involved in this mess. I'm just here to pick up my grandbaby. So we get upstairs and the cop comes out. She sees me. She brings the baby to me. Now I'm holding the baby in the car seat. He's only 2 or 3 weeks old.
Oh, God.
And he was like, well, ma'am, do you know why you're picking this baby up? And I'm like, tell me. He said, there's drugs in there and we suspect it to be meth. Listen, I have no filter. I looked her dead in her face and said, you better be glad this motherfucker is standing right here beside you because I picked your big ass up and put you through this wall. He's like, it's not meth. It's not meth. So he said, are you going to take the baby? I said, yeah, I'm taking the baby, but I don't care what you do with her. So we get down to my car. Now I'm struggling to get this car seat in my car. I have a 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse with bucket seats.
Oops. Yeah, those are not very accommodating for children.
So finally the cop is tired. It's cold outside. And he's like, look, ma'am, you say you just live around the corner? Put your seat back to where you can hold the car seat in place. Just drive slow. So I get back here, right? I'm like, I cannot believe this officer just said that, but I don't care. So I get back here.
That's all I care about.
And I guess I'm here 20 minutes and I'm fixing him a bottle. Okay, so when my kids were little, formula came in cans. We didn't have powder.
Tiff, did you not know how to make a bottle?
Well, no, they had to teach me. I'm dumping the powder and it gets all over my counter.
Oops.
I said, you know what? That's not meth. That's baby formula. So she calls me. Now, go pick her up. And she's got the drug test in her pocket because they tested negative, right? Mm-hmm. So do you know what this cop said to her?
Oh, God.
When they're walking back upstairs, he was like, so would your mom really have put you through that wall? She was like, hell yeah. He's like,
I don't doubt that one bit.
So do you need to get a protective order? father was like, no,
Oops.
it was
Sorry.
baby formula.
I mean, baby formula, really. And they
It was
thought that,
baby formula.
and they thought it was, that is, bro. Can you not tell the difference between methamphetamine and freaking baby formula? That is totally different looking.
Well, I don't know what meth looks like, but I know what baby formula looks like. And I'm telling you, because it
Well,
was
it's usually
still on my
clear for
counter.
one. It's usually clear for
Oh,
one. Not,
okay. Well, baby
not,
formula is not clear.
no, it's literally like off white.
Yellowish.
Yeah. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if he couldn't tell that, then that's his own ignorance. Like,
Oh, and then you know what she said to my husband?
oh God.
Dad, you need to control her. Do you know what she said in front of the police? You know what my husband told her?
You're
She
surprised?
actually just saved you a CPS case, so you better be glad that she said that.
They might be calling now on her because she just threatened to kill you, push you through a wall.
No, they didn't come because they knew I wouldn't play no games with her. I don't play that shit. No, I said they really wanted you to get a protective order. He was like, I told him it was all right, but yeah, that you really would have put me through that wall. So you fucking right, I would have. Yeah.
So back to the statistics. So I just got, I was able to get on the questionnaire. Current placement, the 52% are 52.4% are for foster care. 14% is adopted by foster people, which that would fall under foster care. I don't know why it's like that, but 9.5 is unknown. 7% is adopted out. Jeez. Okay, so we're just gonna add all these up. I don't know why, because people put in there. But adoption. No. My youngest adopted by foster. Okay, adopted out. Unknown. So I would say 4. No. Okay, so 7% went to the other parent. 9%, 9.5% went to or are unknown. I guarantee they TPR'd them and didn't, let them know where they are. So 9% is unknown. And so what's that? 7 and 9, so that's 12. So that's 78% went to foster care. That's where their current placement is. Was child removed from your custody? 93% yes, 7% no. Time of removal, there's been 12 a.m., 3:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m., 7:30 a.m., 2 for 9 a.m., 5 for 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 2 for 2 p.m., and 2 for 5 p.m. And 10 o'clock at night, 10:30, like that's after hours. 92% said a warrant was present, or there was no warrant presented. Did exigent circumstances exist? 84% said no. Was law enforcement present? 66.7% said yes. Were children in immediate danger? 95% no. Let's see here. 81% said they weren't allowed to submit evidence. 83% said they weren't allowed to call witnesses. 32% no notice of hearings. Court relied on hearsay. That's 76%. No adjudication hearing. 34.9%. Custody change without. I don't know what this is. Custody change without trial. 67.4%. Decision made after taking it under advisement. 44.2%. And objections ignored. 51.2%.
And how many states has this happened in? Or is it just, what are the states?
For which one?
When
For
you break them all
topic?
down,
What topic?
uh,
Like not allowed to call witnesses or something?
just pick one. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Let's see here. Not allowed to call witnesses. Damn it. Go. Do it. Okay, not allowed to call witnesses.
You must think both our butts are small in this little behind chair.
Where was I at? Did CPS do the following? Here we go. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, no. Threaten removal. One response. No. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, stop it. Michelle said she lost us. So it looks like, I mean, this is over multiple states.
Which one's the highest?
Can't play.
Let's see here. Let me go to Google.
I made it.
Oh my lordy lord baby Jesus. There
Here I am. I made the show.
Not in handcuffs.
What do we? Yes, my little marks on my wrists. That's so much fun. What are we coming up with? What's the number one state, Becca?
I am trying to get to Google Sheets, and my kid's driving me nuts. My phone. Okay, here we go. Google Sheets. Come on. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. But it was. Oh my God, come
So,
on. Okay. Looks like.
So Becca, how many kids out here? Did I hear you say it was 4 kids? You have 44 cases out there, and then they said that 4 of those were reunified. You said
Yes. Four cases have been reunified.
all right. So you know what's crazy about that? If we do that math, right? If we do that math, 4 out of 40. So that's
10%.
less than, right?
No, 10%.
Well, I mean, it's 4 out of 44. Right? So no, it's a little bit less than that.
Oh, like well, oh yeah, you said 44.
So yeah, you're right. So do you know that the national average right now? So they say is like 54% or something like that, which is bullshit. Because we know it's not that high either.
Yeah, that's a lie.
But that's what they're saying. I believe it was right around 54%. We've always said, Tiff, we've been strong to say about this, what, like 12% or something like that, right? That's the national.
Yeah, the national. But if you're taken in Virginia, out of 100 children, only 1 gets reunified.
How many? Say that again. Sorry.
1 in 100 children taken in Virginia get reunified with their parents.
Right,
1 child out of 100.
I thought so. You have a 1% chance of getting your kid back, right? That's 1 in 100, right?
1, 2. 3,
yeah, that's a 1% chance of getting your damn kid back. That's ridiculous. Now, how is it that they're getting? How much money do these people get? Where Title IV funding and everything, when it clearly states in Title IV funding that reunification has to be the goal on the table for them to receive these funds. So how are you getting 1 in 100 kids back, but they're getting all these billions of dollars and all of this stuff and all these revenues? And it's not just the billions that they're getting from the funds. It's the rents. It's the people that are getting paid. It's the doctors, the lawyers, the GALs, the counselors, the people at the place doing the drug screens, the counselors. You know what I mean? This is good. This is trillions of dollars, I'll bet you, at the end of the day. And all of it for what? For 1 in 100 kids to be given back? Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? 1 in 100. 1 out of 100 kids, out of 100 cases gets reunified. That's insanity.
And you know what? They can't say that they don't know, because the meeting that I was in was held by the former governor. He knows what the statistics were. He knew.
So it looks like it's going to be 4. Well, there's 3 states tied. Michigan has 4. Tennessee, Virginia has 4. Virginia, no. Virginia. Well, that's West Virginia. Never mind. Yeah, but Virginia, Tennessee, and Michigan.
Now, so this is now check this. This is from the AFCARS data. They said that in foster care in September 30th of 2024, there's 328,947 kids. They said the entries were approximately 170,943, but they had 176,730 exits.
I know.
But
I
how
still
did they exit? Did they age out? Were they adopted? Did they go home?
Yeah, they said 79,000 were reunified, and 46,000 were. Let's see, 46,000. I'm not sure if that was adoption, and then they don't give me the number for guardianship because it says 45% reunification at 79,209. Then it says adoption 27%, 46,935. And then it says guardianship 11%. So how does that work?
Somebody's lying.
Yeah. Someone's lying a lot.
Yeah, they're lying a lot.
It says approximately 4 million referrals involving over 7 million children.
What are you? Because right now, so it says 2024 total children under the ages of 18. This is just in my state. My state. Okay?
Yeah.
Total children under 18 years. This is total children altogether. 2.5 million. 2.574 million. Welfare summary, white. 67% are white. Black, 15% are black, 3.1 is Asian, 7.9 is Hispanic, and 2 or more races is 5.4%. This is a 2024. Children in foster care. Oh wow. Child maltreatment victims, 19,381. Foster care entry rate, 3.7%. Children in foster care on September 30th was 19,053 or 15,053.
So 2.5 million kids were what? Not taken, or they investigated?
No, this is just that's of the general population of the state.
Oh, okay, so there's 2.5 million kids in the state.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess child maltreatment victims was almost 20,000. They said the foster care entry rate is 3.7%, which that's a bunch of bullshit. It says current or caseworker visits. Children receiving monthly visits is 97.1%. Numerator of those 100 or of those, I guess would be 100 and some odd. Well, be what 30,000 kids. Well, a little over like 35,000 kids. 97% are receiving monthly visits from caseworkers.
That's bullshit. That's
Yeah, right.
bullshit. That is bullshit. That should be 1%.
Right. It says 158,441 children are receiving monthly visits in 2024. Denominator children receiving monthly visits. In the home.
Even Cairo. Cairo say,
Let's see. Child maltreatment data. Oh, this actually has the data for the maltreatment. Oh, total maltreatment victims, child fatalities. Children subject of an investigative report alleging child maltreatment. 39.8. How do you get 39.8 kids? But whatever. Per 1,000. 35.3 thousand or per 1,000 children. Total child maltreatment victims, 7.5 per 1,000. In 2024, it was child subject of an investigated report. Just the investigations of report for Ohio, 90,000 kids. Total maltreatment victims was 19,381. Child fatalities, 134.
Now, are those fatalities in CPS custody?
I would assume so.
See, that's the problem, right? That's the problem that I had when I was in this meeting. They were talking about the children that were dying, and I said, "Well, were they in custody of the state or custody of the parent?"
Right.
And Darren, I remember talking to you about this.
Yeah.
He didn't even know the answer. You
Yeah, that's
should
right.
not be doing these if you can't answer the simple questions.
Right. These ladies, they're just throwing these things together, and they're like, well, whatever. I mean, they need to. These freaking people. And remember that time too? Didn't we challenge? Remember we looked at two different statistics things, and they were way off.
Get this. Number of waiting children whose parents' rights have been terminated. In 2024, there was 3,794 kids.
Waiting for termination.
No, their parent. No, they were already terminated. This is children waiting for adoption.
Oh, waiting for adoption. Okay. Now, and that's total. But see, this is where they get you all confused. This is where they get their numbers all screwed up. I'll bet you that those numbers are like way off what they're giving you, because now you just said there was 9,000 something kids, right? Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where did those other 6,000 go?
And then like there's not even data. Oh, get this, right? Maltreatment in foster care. Children maltreatment while in foster care. 0.56%.
Bullshit.
Children not maltreated while in foster care. 99.4%.
Bullshit.
Oh, this one actually has exits of children from foster care. Okay, so reunification. They lie. They lying. 65%. Other 17.9. Guardianship 0.7 and adoption 16.2. That's a lie.
Man, that's crazy.
That is a lie. The state makes $150,000 to $200,000 per child per adoption.
Mm-hmm.
Those numbers are way wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Exits of children under the age of 12 at entry into foster care. 49.5% for reunification. I love how it's listed as other, but adoption is 1.9%. Exits to emancipation. Children older than 12 at entry, 90% get emancipated.
Well, that's good. They need to be emancipated.
Right, because then they can make their own decisions.
Correct. And CPS can't touch them. And well, we know that's not going to happen. That long arm extends to the children that they have.
Ooh.
Let's see here. It says at least but less than 36. Time to reunification, less than 24 months, 56.8%. At least 12 months, but less than 24, 33.3%. Less than 36, 8%. That's just for children re-entering foster care. Children
How much is that?
Children entering foster care for the first time, 71.7%. Children re-entering within 12 months, 14.2. Children re-entering care more than 12 months after the prior episode, 14.7. And literally, time to adoption, less than 12 months, 2.2%.
Mm-hmm.
At least 12 months, but less than 24 is 20%.
We need a real audit. Like, we need a forensic audit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like we need people to really go in there and look at their files. Well, hell, they probably destroy most of them. To do the real numbers, because I'm telling you, those numbers are wrong.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't doubt that one bit. Most recent placement settings of children who entered care during the fiscal year and were age 12 or younger at the time of this placement, 96.9% in an other setting.
So like these numbers, see, they just are like bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, they're just that's pure freaking craziness.
Let's see. So yeah, we need to do our own audit. I think we need to take 3 samples, 3 of these national databases, and put them together, and then come out with a medium of the databases. You know, that's usually what we would do. Is right, is take 3 samples, and that would be able to come up with the medium. So I think we should take like the AFCARs, the National Society of whoever. There's three of the people that log in stuff about what goes on in the foster care system and everything. Take those numbers, add them together, divide them by their appropriate equations and such, and then we'll come up with the numbers again. Like last time when everybody else was saying 64%, I think it was, and we're like, no, reunification is 11%. And we use their own numbers to prove it. You know, like people aren't taking this. People don't take this stuff seriously, and if it doesn't look to your eye like they're not doing anything wrong, then they're not. Like no one's paying attention to this stuff because the numbers aren't even real. Oh yeah, we're reunifying. Look at your own damn records show that nobody is being reunified. You know, but yet they're going to tout, you know, some 57% or something like that. It's not right. You know, how many missing children are in this country? How many missing children? How many children that are missing have come through CPS? Like, let's look up those numbers.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing is that it's hard to get that data because, well, people are like, oh, we don't want to, you know, I literally I kid you not, everybody's literally filling out this form right now. Like, I've literally had like 5 people filling out this form since I've been on the show.
Awesome. Keep it up, people. Please do that.
So,
this is important stuff.
Like, it's like, I don't know what people are so worried about. It's so.
What about you getting information about them?
She dropped off. She must have hit the wrong button.
Oh, was that what you think she was going to say, Tiff?
Yeah. I mean, I sent it to everybody I knew, and they said they were going to send it to people that they knew. So hopefully it gets spread around.
Yeah, no doubt. Because, I mean, I sent it to everybody I could. I posted it on Facebook. Only place I didn't post it on was TikTok. But
okay, so get this. In 2024, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children assisted with 29,568 missing child cases. Okay, you ready for this?
Oh, God.
Roughly 23,160 of those reported were children missing from foster care or state child protective services. 78% of the missing children and exploited children that are reported by our national services have come through CPS. But no one talks about those numbers, do we? We don't want to talk about that.
So I just got notification that the live chat is not working on the show tonight.
That's right here. I see it.
It's not. Well, I don't see it on my side actually.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Darren, are you blind? I mean, I see it on the side. Like,
I don't see it at all.
You know, let me turn it off. There, it's off now, and then now it's on.
I still don't see it.
Hold on.
Weird. Off. On. Still not.
Wax on. Wax off.
Wax on. Wax off. All right, let me try this.
There goes there's another email. Like.
No, that's good. I mean, my point of this is that we have so many numbers out there that we're not that, you know what I mean? Like, people aren't even paying attention. Can you listen to 30,000 kids, 27,000 of those come from CPS? Come on.
There we go. That's better. Thank you, Jim.
You know, like, that's just absolutely asinine.
Yeah, it's working, Jim.
Yeah. Do you see
There we
it
go.
now?
Yeah.
Is it in there now?
Yep.
So if I do this, is it gone?
Yes. No.
No? All right. But it's there now. So that's all we need to care about. So
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
good.
I think that this needs to be looked into a little bit more. I think that we need to, I mean, along with Becca doing whatever she's doing for her research and everything with those numbers, but I want to start hammering down. Like, let's find out where these goddamn kids really are. You know, 75% of the kids that are missing in this country coming from CPS. Well, then what about that number? That means that only 3,000 kids are really being abducted in this country.
Epstein Island.
Yeah, well, but seriously, think of that. Only 3,000 kids. If CPS wasn't in existence, only 3,000 kids out of our 330 million people in this country wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. That's some serious shit.
You're telling me. All right. Well, I got to get off here. I got to go get this kid from his friend's house before he blows
Oh,
a gasket.
All right, Becca. Thank you for filling in for me.
I will talk to you guys later. And Tiff, I'm going to send you that picture here in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Becca. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, Darren, you got the magic internet shit. You need to pull those numbers up because you did it before. Because they're lying.
Absolutely, they're lying. No doubt about it. I mean, that's just ridiculous. The number I just licked. That's let's see. Age 18. Texas alone.
Your little fan went to sleep. Can you see him?
Yeah, he's knocked out.
Right beside me. He thinks our butts are small. I don't get it.
Oh, here's that thing about it right here. States lose track of thousands of foster children each year.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, think about it, Tiff. You don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm going to say this too loud without my wife hearing it. But if something happened to our daughter, we wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
And if
that's another reason why parents need to place their children with kin, right? Because there's no safer place. Now, I'm not saying all kinship is good, okay? I'm not saying that at all. But if there's still somewhere in the family, you have a better chance of knowing.
Right, if something happens.
Right.
And not to mention, what if they get sick? What if these kids get sick? Take away the missing part, but if they have some sort of disease or something that comes across, no one's going to know.
See,
you might be able to save their life with a blood transfusion or something.
Listen to me. I have a real problem with some women, okay? I think that women, I told you before, we get real fucking cruddy.
Yeah.
But I'm not a cruddy or petty person. I've just seen it. But I have a real problem with women saying, oh, he's my baby daddy. The kid gets sick. They do a DNA test. This person could have saved the child's life and you lied.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot of things that we're doing with these child protective services that is wrong for everybody all the way around. For your mental capacity, for your physical well-being, for all of these things. You know, how is there something that is so wrong all the time? How is something that is so destructive to so many? And how is something that is raping the tax funds. I mean, they have as much of a budget as our damn military almost. Like you have, how is there that those three things right there alone? Now you add the amount of kids that are missing that they don't even get reported or whatever, and then you add, there's a slew of things that you can add about how awful this division of the government is that you can't even come close to any other government agency even comparing to these numbers or to these things, to these flaws. I mean, you get a guy, look at Patel's out there and he rides around in his jet. And they're like, oh, look at him. He's riding around on the FBI jet going to a basketball game. Ooh. How about CPS losing kids, blowing money out the ass, and whatever else is? We won't talk about it. Let's put it away. But Patel can't be riding around in that airplane costing an extra $10,000 for gas. Are you shitting me, people? Are you shitting me?
I told you before, if it doesn't affect them personally, they don't care.
Well, it takes a goddamn village. And
Well, that's true.
They're obviously not living in it.
I had somebody, this was a couple weeks ago, I'm still waiting, say, well, CPS doesn't take children. This was in my area. CPS doesn't take children for no reason. I said, send me your address.
Well,
said, what? I said, send me your address. They said, why would I send you my address? I said, because if CPS doesn't take kids for no reason, I'm going to send them to your house and you can come back and tell me if they took your kids for no reason. Crickets.
Yep.
I don't care. Don't post that shit for me to see because I'm going to challenge you every fucking time. The only thing I say is, what's your address?
Yeah.
I said that before with when we were on with fostering.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Sylvia,
yeah.
I said the only way to get these people to really understand is get their addresses and send CPS to their doors.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right.
That's the only way.
Maybe we should start a CPS punked show.
Like that one dude.
Which one?
The one that Alicia didn't like.
Oh, yeah. No, but I'm talking like a real show where we'll go to these people's houses and act like, like these people that speak out against CPS. Not speak out, but tell us like the other shit, like you just said, that this doesn't happen. We'll go there and we'll be fake CPS workers putting on an investigation.
Yeah. Well,
all squirming.
All I can say at this point is there's a lot of shit happening in Virginia right now. And if the job is done correctly, we will be talking about it in the next couple of months because they said it could take months to dig into the shit that's going on here in Virginia.
I hope that leads the country.
I hope so too.
It will. Hopefully it won't fizzle out, but between your mouth and Claire's mouth, I don't think nothing's fizzling there. It's going out with a bang.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I really do because I don't see any other state, not that I know of any, whatever, but I don't see anybody doing what you guys are doing.
It's coming. It's coming down the pike. Believe that. Yeah. And I guess I got to put my not sick one to bed. The other sick one's in bed with the other sick papa.
Yeah.
Oh, so, yeah, I got to steam clean my rug now.
Oh, my.
Again.
Oh, yeah, we need to go after the judges. You're damn right about that.
Oh, yeah, we need to go after the judges, the prosecutors, the lawyers, the CPS workers, people that we elect and put in these seats that aren't doing shit. We need to go after everybody because you can best believe when I just know that there's going to be a day that I go down to this town hall meeting and I'm going to tell them I'm wearing my Tiff and the Punisher shirt with CPS. We're coming for you. And I'm going to put it on the record on town hall that I'm coming for everybody.
Hell yeah. Make sure that you do that.
No, I will. And it's going to be recorded. It might even be live. But a couple other things have to work themselves out before I do that. So, Darren, stay home. Don't go back out tonight.
Yeah, I can't get arrested twice in the same night.
No, that's not a good look.
Well, I mean, it's a good look for.
I mean, you know, you can, if you want to put handcuffs on, just have Mary go buy a pair and handcuff you once a day or something. I mean, I don't know.
No thanks. I brought my own, guys. Unbelievable.
Did
you read this one that says we have witnessed our so-called DOJ FBI stand down as per Pam Bondi saying if they prosecute, it would be the whole system down. So that this is more important when protecting kids. You know, that was when she was talking about that. Yep. Pam Bondi, when they were talking about the Epstein files, you know, like that was it.
And you know what? It couldn't be me as the whatever in her job, because it wouldn't matter. But see, part of her problem is she was also named in the Epstein files.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Oh, wow.
I didn't read that gore because I'm telling you, after you talked about that other crap, it took me 2 weeks to get that shit out of my head. That's why I'm not even going to talk about it. But if I was her, people would be going down. Why are we the only country not arresting people? Other countries have started arresting people.
That's what I want to know, because you're seeing them all over the country. Or maybe our Mr. Trump is waiting until last.
Well,
but we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Come hell or high water, we're gonna figure this shit out, because this is going to be. People are throwing around numbers out there, not even knowing what they're doing, and this is how we're gonna lose kids right here. That's when everybody starts chopping numbers up and starts doing things and looking here and looking there, and all of this, not paying attention to what the reality of it is. And we can't afford to lose one kid, let alone another 300,000. That's for damn sure. Because kids have a heart, a home, a brain, a life that they need to live. And we need to freaking make sure that they get home. So that's the way I see it. So, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sorry we're late due to my arresting. But until tomorrow, for Tiff and The Punisher, that. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, don't forget, we have an app out there. It's called www.thecpspunisher.com. Sorry that my wife is vacuuming, but again, www.thecpspunisher.com. Make sure you check it out. It's the app that you guys all need. You need to have it. Check it out. Have a good night, everybody. And here's the ad for that. Sorry again for the vacuum.
They took your kids. They broke the law. Now it's time to even the score. Hey. CPS came knocking, badges flashing lies for your family apart under fluorescent skies. But shadows got a skull now. AI locked and loaded. Scan your docs, expose the fraud. Watch the tyrants get demoted. Violations stacked like bodies in the street. Constitutional rights they tried to delete. Upload the evidence, let the algorithm strike. We don't beg for mercy. We punish what ain't right. CPS Punisher, mount up, skull on the app. Justice won't stop. Fight back harder, never gonna drop. Punisher rising, your family's on top. CPS Punisher, lock and load. Break the chains, reclaim the road. AI warrior, truth overload. They fear the skull, cause the Punisher's code. Family court circus, judges playing God, but we got the blueprint. Beat them at their fraud, step by step defense, no more silent screams. Turn their violations into criminal schemes. From Hampton streets to every county line, parents unite, it's payback time. Expunisher.com, download the fire, turn pain to power, set the system on fire. They thought we were broken. They thought wrong. AI in your corner, vengeance prolonged. No retreat, no surrender, no compromise. The skull don't blink when justice arrives. CPS Punisher. deliver the thunder. Punisher, Punisher, family forever, tyrants go under. Punisher rising, the war's just begun. Down low now, your fight's already won. The CPS Punisher, justice served cold. Protect what's yours. Stand tall. Fight on! Fight on!
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?